Hello there, Internet's version 2, here with Let's Watch Danganronpa 3, episode 17, Future Arc number 9. I forgot what we were up to for a second there. When we last left off in this whole thing, Ruruka's awful and Ruruka sucks. She sucks. Violence dude is a dickhead. And Koichi actually turned out to be pretty decent. He kind of just seemed to just kind of be there, was a little bit of a smarter sometimes, and then he gave up his life for Kyoko. So, yeah, that happened. And I was thinking about it in between episodes. This is just to do with Maruka being more of a bitch. Because it's either Maruka's even more of a bitch than we thought, or Kyoko's wrong. So, with Ruruka being more of a bitch than we first thought, she killed her boyfriend, whose name I still can't remember, Blacksmith arsehole, or Quiet Blacksmith. Let's just call him Quiet Blacksmith, because I don't know if he has many lines in the show. So, she killed Quiet Blacksmith because Quiet Blacksmith found an exit and was going to leave, right? That room has like 1 billion traps in it that he set up. Why would he set up that many traps in that room? To stop people from following him if he found the exit? Or did he set up traps in that room so if other people tried to find the exit, they would be stopped by the other traps that are there so no one else would find the exit and leave so Ruruka wouldn't die? Because we haven't seen these traps set up in a shitload of other places, if at all. So why, that room had 1 billion of them. So, you know, what the fuck? Was he going to leave? What the hell? Also, that giant pit that was in the middle of that room. How the fuck was that part of a trap that he set up? Like, did he fucking dig that hole, or was that hole just always there? And if that hole's always there, what the fuck, Munakata? What the hell are your architects up to? This is weird. That's just weird. It doesn't even make sense. Like, it's not even like a small pit onto a bunch of spikes or anything. It just looks like a bottomless fucking pit. It's weird. So yeah, we leave on there. Oh yeah, and also, Togami actually arrived and was going to break into the place, and then I think explosions happened? Not 100% sure. I think that was at the very end. So from there, let's just continue watching. As usual, link in the description to the Crunchyroll thing for this episode. I will count down, go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. But maybe not that dramatically. And when I say go, I click go, play, you click play, and then we watch it together and we have fun, good times. So with that, I'm just going to do it, and you can pause if you want to click on the link by the time I start counting. 5, 4, 3, 2, oh, starting from 0. Starting from 0, I should mention that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Almost didn't mention that we're starting from 0. That was, not strictly important to mention, because you could probably assume by this point, but yeah. Oh, hey, Monokuma, what's up? You have not made much of a presence in this yet. Hey, fuck you, just because this is the start of a new session of me watching a bunch of this. Fuck you. That's still a recap. It's their memories I need help with, not the events that happened. I say as I just say that I can't remember what exactly happens with Togami. Mutual killing game with very, very different rules to all the previous ones. Munakata injecting himself with something. Did we see that before? Glasses McDogface? Okay, then. Oh, right, yeah. The whole fucking tower was collapsing. Yeah, that happens. That looks like the gym. And it's not. It just looks like it. Like the floor, the lines on there in the orange. Yeah, probably not safer in the tower, is it, Hagakure? Also, what the fuck? They really do not want people trying to get in. So what the fuck's gonna happen to everyone inside? The whole tower collapsed. It was tilting on its side. It's not even real. Veruca killed her boyfriend for no reason! None! Also, underwater? What? That would explain why they're not affected by the tower. What the fuck? What the fuck? So they in a part of the tower that's just underwater? Also, Veruca's not just like a shit person. She's a fucking idiot. Oh my god. How does she keep getting worse? How does she keep getting worse as this goes on? Like, you couldn't open it with him and see that you didn't need to kill him? Fuck. And again, the whole, why would that room be trapped out unless he was trying to stop other people from escaping and killing Veruca by escaping? Jesus fucking fuck. One thing I will say, with all of the other shit that's going on, and all of the other bullshit that's happening, I will say, at this point, I got no fucking clue who the killer is. Like, I've got no idea. Like, I mean, there are people who I suspect it could be, but thematically it doesn't make sense. Like, now that we know that brainwash is a thing, is it a brainwashed Makoto? Thematically, that would feel weird, though. Minakata, no, because he was shocked to find out who it was, unless it is him brainwashed as well. My current bets are this fucker. Just because he showed that he didn't really give a shit about being a dickhead before. So you worked it out? That you're underwater or that? When did you work this out? I'm curious. No, you were just taken to another building that's identical. So someone's been planning this for a long fucking time to build an identical one. How long are you out for? Jesus Christ, Kyoko. To make sure you can't leave. Oh, that makes sense to her, yeah. But I still think thematically it doesn't make sense. Plus, why would he be shocked by who the killer was? Because he knows. Tengen told him Tengen can't lie unless it is a case of Tengen's technically not lying because he thinks he knows, but he doesn't. But he doesn't think he's lying, so it doesn't count. Okay, how many transformations do you have, robot? Also, what the fuck happened to your sword? Where the hell did you get that high frequency blade from? Oh, she's just done now. That robot's just done now. Okay. Okay. Also, his remaining eye is just complete and utter black now. Whoa! Jesus thing is Munakata dying. And Bull Dudes was being pinned for a 3 count. When would that ever happen? One of them is not getting someone stepping on your shadow. These rules are incredibly fucking rigged. They're so goddamn rigged. Your sword is still incredibly fucking confusing. No response. Kyoko trusts him. Like, even Kyoko had almost given up, or had given up at the end of DR1. Aww. Hello. Oh, Kyoko. Just say you want to fuck already. God. Hey, the cup ramen. Where'd you find all this food? Jeez. Technically already here. But you're under the ocean, so... Don't know how much that would even... Oh, fuck. Holy shit. Ugh, god damn it. Y'all know what the fuck I'm thinking. My question is mostly how she knows. More than anything. I mean, the attacker didn't get Izuyoi. Jesus fucking Christ, dude. Fucking really? That's the way you're acting after knowing all these people died? I mean, he didn't do much while you're at the school, but, you know. Then you killed him. Yes, yeah. What the fuck, Munakata? What is wrong with you? What the fuck is wrong with you? What the fuck? What the fuck? Like, Munakata is gone. Like, he is completely and utterly gone. He's gone. He's lost his fucking mind entirely. He has no sanity left. At all. What the fuck? Why? Hmm? Huh? What was that reaction to hearing that message? Oh, shit. I was gonna say, yeah, what happened to you two? Because, like, you both left that room. The escape room. Exactly! This is exactly what I was saying! Veruca! And she puts a lolly in his mouth. You're at least aware you're fucked up. His face was not like that when the body was found. Jesus Christ, Veruca! I mean, like, I know this situation is designed to drive people to do fucked up things. Like, I get it. The whole point of these situations is to drive people to despair, to make them do things they normally wouldn't, by filling them with just horrible thoughts of betrayal and, like, despair and shit. But fucking Christ, Veruca! What are you even grabbing rocks for? What are you even doing with them? This music feels very similar to the music that played before Psycho died. Thematically, it's building up to it. Danganronpa, you use the same tricks over and over again sometimes. Oh, Hina. Like, seriously, how do you know? I mean, like, she knows. But how? You're really trusting that it's none of you four. Even though my number one bet is one of the four in this room. Can we go ahead and not watch the end of this episode? Can we do that? Can we just collectively say that the show ends here? Everyone cool with that? No? Fuck. No, what's Veruca? They are getting more and more violent with each one. Like, aggressively more violent with each one. What was the monitor doing? What happened? Like, she knew this was gonna happen. How the... What's her forbidden... Oh, fuck this! That's excessively cruel. So that's how she knew. I still don't get how that first one in that conference room counts as a time limit, but... Fuck this! Fuck everything! Her notebook. What's her notebook doing? Because then you would kill yourself and she's not letting that fucking happen. Fuck this. Fuck this. I'm out. I'm done. I'm done. Fuck this. Fuck this. You fuck off. We're dealing with this bullshit. Is her face, like, gone? Or is it just her eyes? I'm confused. I guess him knowing that in your mind is going to seal that you think it's him that's doing it all. Because he knows what it is. I mean, he found out from something else, but in your eyes, it's just going to secure that he's the one. fuck this. Fuck this. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Fucking no. I mean, like, straight up. I knew going into this that she would. Just because there had to be one from the first series to make an emotional impact, and it was gonna be fucking her. I'll admit, when it was Hina at the start, I'm just like, oh, okay, like, the fucking... Because it's literally something they've done every single time. Like, literally every single time they've done it. Because in the first one, it was Sayaka. Like, Makoto was just like, oh shit, Sayaka, I know you from before this. You get that connection. Boom. Fucking she's gone. Danganronpa 2. Byakuya. It's weird that you're fat and wearing a white suit now. But oh my god, it's Byakuya from the first game. Holy shit, someone we know. Boom. Fucking first one to die. Second game. Sorry, not... That was the second. Third game, Ultra Despair Girls. Not quite the same thing. But Hina's brother shows up. Boom. Fucking dies. So going into this, I knew... one of the characters from the first thing was going to die. I mean, technically they didn't, even in Danganronpa 2, but you were led to believe they did, and for all intents and purposes, they were gone from the story from that point. So they kind of did. So going into this, like, I did know that one of the original characters was going to die. Like, I knew that. Like, I knew that because, again, for as much as they do twists and turns and manage to, like, do things in ways that genuinely surprise me, there are certain thematic tells that they are literally incapable of escaping from the series, like the third one. 2 people always have to die that time, which I guess is kind of subverted in Ultra Despair Girls, because the third one's Kotoko and she doesn't die, so I guess it's kind of subverted in that, but still, like, there's certain thematic things that they are incapable of escaping from. And how I'm able to work out some of these things is because the thematic lines that they follow are so, in some cases, predictable, just based on how they go, but also just because they keep doing it. So, like, going into this, I knew it was going to be someone. And I figured it would be Kyoko, just because it would have the biggest emotional impact. Because it can't be Makoto, because, like, thematically, it wouldn't make sense for it to be Makoto. I mean, like, would he be willing to sacrifice himself for someone else? Yes. If Kyoko mentioned that to him, Makoto would have killed himself instantly. Like, instantly, without any amounts of hesitation whatsoever. He would have killed himself. Like, there's no question about that. But it couldn't be Makoto because it thematically would have been... It wouldn't have made sense. And so I figured it's like Kyoko's the second character, so it's probably going to be her. And I've been bracing myself since the beginning of it being her. And then it happened to Hina in the second episode. I'm just like, still fuck this. Because fuck, it still sucks to see it. And then the moment that she came back, it's just like, well, it's not going to be her. Because they're not going to fake her death and then actually kill her. They've had a, again, consistent trend of if they pretend someone is dead and they're not, or if they pretend someone is a killer and then they're not, that person stays alive for the rest of it. Like, for the rest of the thing. Like, oh, Byakuya in Danganronpa 1 pretends he's the killer. Oh, guess what? He's not the killer ever. Like, he's never a victim of any kind ever. Because that gave him, like, super immunity. You had, I'm trying to think if there was a case like that in Danganronpa 2. Nagito... kind of at the beginning, because they try to trick you into thinking, oh, Nagito did it when it was actually Sex Pest. But then he kills himself at the end of chapter 5, so it doesn't quite still add up. But again, there's certain things that they're... Actually, no, another case in first game, Hagakure. Hagakure is said that he's pinned as the killer in case 3. And then he's never touched for the rest of it. I mean, he almost kills Sakura and Toko. That's weird because, like, Toko pinned for the murder by being a serial killer. Hagakure pinned for the killer because of robot stuff. That case was weird. And then both of those two are the two who actually attempt to kill Sakura in case 4, and then both of them fail because they're weak as shit. But it's like, again, there's certain thematic tells that they consistently follow in this. And the moment that it was seen, I'm just like, fucking Christ, I knew it was going to be someone. Figured it would be early because it's usually in the first, like, thing. Like, again, Sakura Sayaka in the first one, Byakuya in the second one. Hina's brother is the first, like, in the first chapter in Ultra Despair Girls. And then you also get, wow, I even forget, Chihiro. It's Chihiro's dad in, the second one there. So, again, all really early. So, the moment that it happened with Hina, I'm just like, fuck, I knew it was going to be someone, I knew it was going to be early. Still bullshit, though. And then it wasn't her. And then I figured, oh no, they're actually going to do it. They're actually going to kill Kyoko, aren't they? And then it was just like, someone's going to die because of you. And I'm just like, how do you know it's that specific? And yeah, that's how they fucking know. Because it's the fucking action. Fucking Christ, Kyoko. This sucks. This sucks a lot. Like, it's kind of almost not as stinging because I've expected it for so long. Like, when it was Ibuki in Chapter 3 in Danganronpa 2, I wasn't expecting it to be Ibuki at all. Like, the chances of, like, the person that I like the most making it to the end of the game twice in a row are unlikely because so many people go off just, like, pure mathematical chance. Your chances of getting that right is, like, under a third or so because that's, like, how many of the cast survive by the end. But, like, what happened to Ibuki is just, like, I wasn't expecting Ibuki to die right then and there. I was like, fuck that. I've kind of been expecting Kyoko to die in this for a long time. I think I even made the joke in the first 1 or 2 episodes about Kyoko dying. And I'm just like, it's gonna suck when it happens, because that's what they're gonna do to pull at your fucking heartstrings, because she's an incredibly well-liked character from the first game, and she's basically the second main fucking character in that game. So what way to show that shit's fucking real than by killing her? Fucking goddamn it. It also kind of doesn't sting as much because it's... I mean, like, all the deaths are senseless in this. Like, it's people killing each other or being killed by some asshole just constantly. And they're all senseless. But it wasn't just, oh, she was turned around and killed by someone. Fuck. It was just like it's kind of like Sakura. Which, again, we get to the fourth one. And it's, like, I mean, Ruruka was just fucking killed. But again, we get to the fourth one, and it's someone willingly sacrificing themselves one way or another. Sakura, by literally killing herself. Gundam in the fourth one, well, Gundam and Mekamaru, because they willingly fought each other to the death and willingly got caught so everyone else could get out. So again, willingly sacrificing themselves and just, well... them trying to decide which way they each sacrifice themselves. But Kyoko, again, willingly sacrificing herself for that. Like the fact that she knew it was going to happen, has been working this entire time to try and help, and like knew it was going to happen and made sure that it happens, because, again, if she mentioned it, Makoto would have killed himself instantly. Like, there would be no question that's what he would do. But, like, that's what who Makoto is. He would fucking off himself instantly. So the fact that, like, she sacrificed herself to save Makoto is just like it hurts and it sucks, but it's in like the like they went out being a good person and helping the way Sakura did, kind of thing, and kind of Chiaki in case 5. I mean, she didn't realize she was doing that, but then she eventually realizes it's like, oh no, I'll admit that I'm the traitor because he did this to kill the traitor, and his luck meant that he definitely did. So no, it was I'm totally the traitor. So pin it on me, and only I'll die instead of all of you. So you know, it's like it sucks in that sense because fuck. Hate this. I mean, like, when that thing pops up, you're my reason to die, it's just like, a lot of these names for this haven't really, like... Well, they're not, like, super drastically important. I mean, like, they kind of make sense, like, they make sense, but they're not, like, spoiler level, but, like, it's just like, you're my reason to die. It's like, okay, and it's just like, they're talking about someone's going to die because of Makoto, and then she takes off her fucking glove, and it's just like, oh, okay. At least they're letting me know 15 minutes ahead of time that Kyoko's gonna die, so I can mentally brace myself more than anything. I think that was the thing that got me the most with Ibuki, is just that with Ibuki, it was just, fine, dead. And it's just like, oh, fuck this. Where at least with Kyoko, I've been half expecting it since the beginning and then had like 15 minutes to brace myself. But, I mean, it still sucks. Still hate it. It's still bullshit. She did have a notebook, though. So, I'm assuming that she's, like, done absolutely every single possible thing that she can to help. And that's why she's been going around investigating the entire time. Like, she's overall spent very little time with Makoto. Like, she spent her last moments not spending time with Makoto until the very end. She's been off on her own with these other people who she doesn't fucking care about. And in some cases, is kind of annoyed by. But she had to help. So she's written that down. And also, it's more of a plot inconsistency more than anything. Seemed to designed to just deliberately fuck you over. So, when we saw that Blacksmith died, also, by the way, fuck Ruruka so much. Oh my god. Again, I get it. Like, I get the whole despair thing saving into him, but wow! Like, she willingly, like, understood that, no, you're not gonna fuck me over. So, I'll fuck you over just in case you fuck me over. And it's just like, no, you're fucked up. So we saw his face get completely and utterly poisonified, right? When we saw him leaning against the rubble later being stabbed, I don't think his face was rubbleized. Poisonized, I mean. He was lying against rubble. His face being poisonized. I'm pretty sure he had the bleeding from the eye, but his whole face wasn't, like, half of his face didn't turn purple. And same with Kyoko there. Like, half of her face didn't turn purple, but she had the blood coming out of her eyes. It's like, why is it sometimes when you're showing us the people are dying that their faces are completely and utterly fucked up? When they're dying by their codes? So like when we watch people die by their code, it happens. But when we see people who are dead, like whoever knows how long later because of their codes, then they're dead. like then their faces are fine. I don't know. Hey, it's fucking anime. I don't. Oh fuck. I'll always have her figurine. Or figure. It's not a figurine, I guess. I guess it's closer to just being an actual figure because she's just sitting on a desk. I'll always have Kyoko's figure on the wall. I'm also just want to know what the fuck she wrote in her book to help Makoto with. Because it would have been important shit / very helpful shit. On the next episode. Yeah, stuff will happen, I guess. Fuck this, by the way. Fuck this, fuck all this, fuck it all. On the next episode, we go to the Sparrock, where Nagito is like, he's stuck. Like Nagito's like half chub for Junko at this stage, and we just got to see how long until he gets to his full chub for her. So until then, this is version 2, signing out.